your
chomping on my Starburst
beans you got there.
Yeah,
eating all the jelly.
They're the best.
Where's that Blue Box Cafe?
This?
Yeah.
It's in Elgin, Illinois, the place where I used to live. It's awesome.
Okay.
It's a Doctor Who themed coffee house.
Awesome.
Oh, it's awesome. And you have the best sandwiches too. Yeah, it's in Elgin, Illinois.
I haven't been in Elgin in years.
Yeah, it's so good. And I'm like, oh, I got to get a mug from this place. When we were moving,
Yeah.
we went there one more time when we moved out of Elgin, 4 or 5 years ago. Remember we were living in Elgin?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, and we used to go there all the time. I'm like, I got to get a mug.
Right.
And then get this, weirdly enough, both owners died.
Wow.
Okay. The wife died. No, the husband who owned it died. And then like a month later, the wife died. And the employees now own it. The employees who work there now own it. And they keep it running.
Did they have it like in their will or something?
Who knows? But like it was this weird thing, and a weird thing on like Facebook, like, oh, Jim died, and next thing you know, his wife died, and the employers put on Facebook like, we're trying to figure out something here, we're trying to make this work, give us time, and like suddenly they're back open, employee owned.
Yeah, or maybe they had children and they didn't want to run it or anything, so they sold it to them. And
weird.
Who knows?
Wait, no, they both died like suddenly. It wasn't like
right. But if they had a child and the company went to them, that's what I'm saying. But who knows? Who knows?
It was just a weird, and they were really nice people. I mean, like it was just crazy. I'm talking about Blue Box, Jess, when the owners died.
Oh remember? Yeah, it was very strange.
Yeah, yeah,
totally unrelated, but not far apart.
Not COVID either, if I recall. I don't think it was pre-COVID.
Oh no, it was before. Yeah, it was definitely before.
Just this weird thing. Like, but really cool place. Really awesome. Doctor Who memorabilia everywhere. They played like Doctor Who every night when Doctor Who was on Sunday nights or whenever. I can't remember what it was on. They were open and they were playing it, like live. They have live showings of it and stuff like that. They did a Doctor Who podcast live from there once a week during the season.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah. Hey guys, sorry, talking about the Blue Box Cafe in Elgin, Illinois. All right, guys, tonight's episode: geocaching addicts. Are you a geocaching addict? How to tell, and ways that you can tell you are one. If you got one, give us a call 808-468-7924. What time is it? Is it 8:30 yet? Did I log in? This is logged in. We're all set. Okay. Jed, you okay?
I'm doing good.
Jess, you okay?
Sure.
Yeah. Yes, you should. Okay, here we go. Let's start to show up in 3, 2, 1.
You want to know how to find it. Seek it out when they hide it. You know it's in the bag when it's an easy grab. But come on, take a chance now. So go, geocache. And if you need help, we're right there in a flash. If you got a question, just call in and ask. Uncover the stash. On the Geocaching Podcast. The Geocaching Podcast.
Welcome, everyone. It's Wednesday. It's 8:30, which means it is once again time for the Geocaching Podcast. My name is Scott Birch. We have our co-host Shorty, and it's in the next room.
Hello.
Hi. And please welcome to my virtual left, my other co-host, Jazz 427.
Howdy, y'all. Welcome to Geocachers Not So Anonymous.
Not so anonymous. Tonight's episode 759, recorded live on March 15th, 2023, is Confessions of a Geocaching Addict. Phone lines are open. Give us a call, 808-468-7924. That is 808-GOT-SWAG. And for your international callers, you can call us free via the web at callinstudio.com/show/GCPC. I say only international callers can call us free. I guess American callers can call us via the web as well.
Sure.
That'd be free. I mean, but it's a free phone call for them anyway. But I guess they could. Say international callers, but you American callers, you can call us via the web.
Remember when phone calls used to cost money?
Yes, I do. I spent a lot of money. I was in
free nights and weekends
in college with my girlfriend. I was in a long distance relationship. I spent a lot of money on phone calls. Yes,
I remember my first cell phone plan. It cost me 99 cents a minute to make a local call.
Oh God!
Wow.
Like AOL with that.
Wow.
Remember when AOL was 97 cents a minute? Remember that stuff?
Yeah.
All right, guys. But first, going down that rabbit hole, we got to talk about Patreon, Chad.
Oh yeah.
Guys, cost a lot of money to make this podcast work. We could use your help. There's 2 ways you could help us out. You go to PayPal, PayPal.me/the Geocaching Podcast, or Chad. You make a one-time donation. No, excuse me. You join Patreon. PayPal's a one-time donation. You join Patreon. The other side, the paywall, the good stuff. It's where the true listeners live. You get extra audio, extra video only available to our Patreon members. Guys, we've recorded last weekend. We had stuff coming. We got good videos coming up, guys. So we recorded some stuff. I know the drought is over. Don't worry. There was a January, February drought of videos because like it was cold and we were busy and we were redoing our bathrooms and it's been insane. So guess what? We're back with the videos. It's gonna be fun. Extra audio, extra video only available to our Patreon members. You get stickers and pad decks and coins and pins and all that good stuff. Patreon only shows and the Patreon only giveaway at the end of the year. The classic, the immortal Patreon only giveaway. It's the best. It's
Hey,
legendary.
Before we get into our wonderful sponsors, that's the word. I wanted to say I got the Wordle this week in 2 tries.
Oh, the GCPC Wordle, is that what you're talking about?
I got the
The Pod Blast GCPC Wordle that comes out every week. Compliments of Jesse Brown. That
Right?
one.
Yeah, I had the first 3 letters correct.
Nice.
And I bet you could guess what that word was, but don't say it on the air.
Don't say it because
I
people
remember what the word was.
people might not have done the Wordle yet. So don't say what it is.
I'll put that in the private chat.
You did the Wordle.
I can't remember. I have a whole list and I mark which ones I've done, but I don't do them in order. So
Oh, you don't do them in order? Really?
mm-mm.
I got last week's. I haven't done this week's yet. I
I
did
don't
last
remember
week.
last week.
Yes. So yeah, guys, thank you, Chad. Yes, Pod Blast, guys. Aside from all the good stuff that the Pod Blast gives you, which is what's coming up next week, what's coming up the week after, what came up last week, all the good stuff. We give, stuff for the store, and we also have a GCPC Wordle. It's GCPC related Wordle.
Yeah, so they're all geocaching related words.
Nice. GSM times 2 says he got it in 3, but he should have done it in 2. Got it in 3. There you go, guys. All right, so sorry, let me go back to this. We're going down many rabbit holes. So guys, if you can join Patreon. Go to patreon.com. That's patreon.com/the Geocaching Podcast.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Tonight's show is brought to you by Cachly. Cachly is an advanced geocaching app for iOS. It features powerful online and offline features, including filtered searches, offline maps, and offline saving of caches. Cachly has hundreds of advanced features that will make your geocaching experience just that much better. Get more info at cachly.com. That's CACHLY.com.
Tonight we're sponsored by Logwork. Logwork are the creators of the fantastic logbook, made with genuine Write in the Rain paper. The logbook designed for the micro containers of the present and future, geared towards the hider who would rather go cache than do cache maintenance. Find them at logwork.com. That's LOGWERK.com.
It's also brought to you by FTF Geocacher magazine. FTF Geocacher is the magazine for geocachers, written by geocachers. With 6 issues a year, FTF offers practical advice, hints and tips, cacher bios and milestones, geocaching events, trail tales, and all things geo-related. Find them at ftfgeocacher.com.
And by the Max Suds Body Company. Max Suds Body Company makes handmade bath and body products from all natural oils and butters. Items such as Poison Begone soap, itch spray, and 2-cent choices of bug spray are all great for outdoor enthusiasts like geocachers. At Max Suds Body, we have you covered from head to toe. Find them at maxsudsbody.com. That's MACSUDSBODY.com.
And by Practical Geocaching. Practical Geocaching sells utility items for geocaching. Our items are made in the USA, and we always provide free shipping. Find them at practicalgeocaching.com. That's PRACTICAL geocaching.com.
And by Arted Crafted. Arted Crafted creates unique geocaching themed tees and custom designs for you or your geocaching group. With adult sizes ranging from small to 5XL, if you have an idea for shirt design and cannot find it, then you've come to the right place. Please give us the opportunity to show you how we can enhance your caching experience with your own custom design. Visit them at artedcrafted.com. That's ARTEDCRAFTED.com.
And buy pathtags.com for all your swag and path tag needs. Visit our website to get creative help, to trade our log tags, or to purchase your own personalized path tags. With over 48,000 tags to collect, pathtags.com is everything you need to start your path tag obsession. Visit them at pathtags.com. That's pathtags.com.
And by Geocaching Adventures LLC. Geocaching Adventures is a full-service travel agency specializing in creating the ultimate worldwide geocaching adventure for cachers and non-cachers alike. What could be better than having your geocaching bucket list vacation all planned and led by a traveling expert? Learn more by visiting us at geocachingadventuresllc.com. That's geocachingadventuresllc.com.
And finally, by GeoGo. Go caching with GeoGo, the geocaching app for Android that includes a Where I Go player, trackable scanner, companion watch app, and county finds database. If you're an advanced geocacher, GeoGo helps with powerful features like nearby cache notifications, optimized routes, offline mode, bulk TB logging, and much more. Learn more by visiting us at geogo.com. That's GEOOH-GO.com.
And as always, Chad, you can find links to our sponsors on our website or
in our show notes.
In our show notes. Yes. So
Did
Chad,
you guys get in on the Easter mission?
You're funny.
No.
You think Jessie did? Jessie doesn't. She's the queen of good intentions.
So
right there, by the way, the queen of good intentions.
I meant to.
It's a total t-shirt.
I got another Canadian. And another one got us.
Oh, did you really?
Wisconsin International.
When that happened, I got an international for Christmas a couple years ago. I got Germany a couple years ago. It cost me like $30 to send a freaking coin. Like, I got hosed on this deal, man. Yeah, that put a sour taste in my mouth pretty quick. Yeah. Yes, no, I did not. No, I totally
ready to go. I need to get it in the mail.
This is why you're a good person and I'm not. That's what it comes down to. You're a better person than I will freely admit that. Absolutely. We got an email here. We did get an email.
I got mail.
From Benj59, Jess. Do you remember what we were talking about for the past couple of weeks?
Yes.
With Benji. What were we talking about?
His event.
Your event. There you go. Good girl. A+. As a reminder to your listeners, I hosted an event featuring the last finder, Kenyan Sherpa of Kenya. Yeah, I said that right.
Yeah, Kenyan Sherpa
of the Mount Everest Earth Cache on March 4th. I am happy to say that the video presentation on his Everest summiting experience is now live. It's in two parts, the presentation and the Q&A session. Too long to put into one video, but it's absolutely worth watching both, as the Q&A session gets into some very interesting details that didn't make it into the presentation. But don't just take my word for it. Read the attended comments and you'll hear the enthusiasm of the attendees. I was pleasantly surprised to see so many longer logs, especially for an event. You can get the video, Chad. Will you put these in the chat room, please? You can get the video by going to the Earth Cache page at GC2BX63 or my event page, GCA3KT4. We're going to throw these in the chat room as well. But again, that's GC2B, B as in boy, X63, or the event page, that's the Earth Cache page, or the event page, GCA3KT4.
Also linking the video, the first video of two.
That I am definitely going to check those out, man. Those are nice. I look forward to that. But that's not why we're here, Chad. We're not here for that. Thank you, Chad. I see. Thank you. We're talking about geocache, becoming a geocaching addict. Jess.
Yep.
Are you addicted to geocaching? Between me and you, just between us.
Just between us, I probably would have to.
Could you stop if you wanted to? Could you stop?
It would always be on my mind.
Would it?
It would.
You think you could drive by it and not get one? You think you could do it? Like, what if I said to you, our marriage is if you cache is a deal breaker, a deal breaker, no more.
See ya.
Oh, wow. That wow.
I'm teasing. I can say that because I know that's absolutely never going to happen.
Just wow. See ya.
Just kidding.
Oh, could you stop?
My wife knows it's a deal breaker. We can't
Chad,
even go on vacation without me getting a cache. So
Chad, what if your wife said no more? Honestly, Dad, she's not in the room right now. You could be honest with me. What if your wife said no more?
we would have to go to marriage counseling and discuss it.
And discuss it. Yeah, Cody's house. Jesse, do you think you could quit?
I don't know. It'd be pretty difficult. But I don't. I mean, I know that's not even a realistic question because I don't have to. So.
No, I mean, I've been doing this now since 2008. What is that? 15 years or 14 years? How many years have I been doing this for?
15 years this year.
15 years. I'm pretty religiously. So could I? I don't think I could. I don't think. I mean,
I think we could probably. I mean, we have slowed down.
yeah,
I think we
I've
could
slowed
probably
down.
slow down, but it's such a big part of our life.
Oh
that,
yeah, I mean, yeah. The
you
best part
know.
of being married to a cashier is that like our vacations revolve around it. I mean, we
Right.
take vacations near caches we want to go to on bucket list caches. You know.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. I just think just because I still enjoy. That's not. I mean, I don't get the same high. I don't chase the dragon. I mean, I don't get the same high I used to get. But like, it's still
Mhm.
just. I still enjoy the hike. I still enjoy the thrill of the hunt. I still,
Mhm.
I still enjoy going to find them. Like starting out a day in the woods. You know, I still
Right.
enjoy doing that. You know,
Mhm.
so I don't think I could. I don't know. Quit it complete. I don't think I could. No. Yeah. I'm lucky enough that you like it. You still like it, even I mean, 10 years we've been together. You still like doing
Right.
it.
Mhm.
You know, I guess I'm
Right.
gracious for that. I could be Chad and have a wife who tolerates it. I guess. So we got an email from Monkey Brains 41. Monkey Brains says, I started on Thanksgiving Day. Jess, he started on Thanksgiving Day. That was like 3 months ago. 5
That was like 5 months ago. Wait, this past Thanksgiving Day?
I'm assuming
Or just
he
Thanksgiving
says,
Day in
let me-
general?
Let me finish. Years after knowing about the hobby, but never truly understanding it,
Yeah.
I now have 380 finds. I would say it's probably Thanksgiving.
That's probably 5 months.
Yeah. 15 hides and 1 lab cache. I'm going to Midwest Geobash. Oh, we'll see.
See you there.
See you there. Find us. Not hard. We're pretty loud people. Midwest Geobash, Geo Woodstock. We're not going to Woodstock. We're not going. Are you going to Woodstock, Jess? You're not going, right?
I'm not going to Woodstock.
No. Where's Woodstock? What are you going? Oh, you're going to Moga. I'm thinking of Moga.
Yeah, I'm going to Moga next month. No, Geo Woodstock is Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah.
We're not going. That's in Owensboro,
That's
Kentucky this year.
And going caching. Going caching is up in the air.
Chad might go to going caching. Right?
Chad's thinking about going.
If I can get away, I will go.
We are going to go to going caching one of these years, but
years.
this year it's not going to happen.
Not going to happen this year either.
I don't think so. I don't think that's going to be this year.
I've consumed the entire GCPC back catalog. That's scary.
Apologies.
I know, but we're like 758, dude. The entire back catalog. And I'd say that's like 700 hours of GCPC.
That's more than the Chicago Geocacher podcast. Although number of hours,
Yeah,
I don't know. Some of
it's
those
like a 3
Chicago
hour.
shows were pretty darn long.
But like that's like 400 hours of me and Chad just alone.
Wow. Yeah.
It's like of me and you, Chad. I'd say I'm addicted currently. Yeah, but do you have the staying power, Monkey Brains? That's the thing. You're 5 months in. It's the staying power.
Yeah, you got to pace yourself. There's a thing called burnout, and it is real.
Oh, cash burnout. We should do a whole show on cash burnout. Cash
Mhm.
burnout is extremely real. Absolutely real. Yes. Yeah. He says, I literally listen to podcasts 40 hours a week.
Wow.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
It is scary. I know you guys better than your spouses, right? Well, not my spouse. My spouse is on this. Hi. Yeah, I'd say you're addicted as well. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a lot of fun, isn't it? It's fun. It's a fun little game we got going there, or activity, if you will. Okay, so we're talking, guys, tonight. We're talking addicted to geocaching. And are you addicted to geocaching? Guys, you want to talk about this? Give us a call, 808-468-7924, 808 got swag. Give us a call. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about addiction. Chad, Tell me how you know you're addicted to geocaching.
How do I know I'm addicted?
How do you know, Chad? Prove it to me.
Because my cash mobile is always has various tots in it.
In the trunk.
Tools of the trade.
In the trunk?
Well, it doesn't have a trunk, but in the back of the
Okay.
hatch, the SUV.
So if I went right now to your car, there
Mhm.
is geocaching stuff in your car.
Yeah, you will find containers, logbooks, sheets. You will find a golf ball extension pole. You will find a couple of hiking poles. You'll find duct tape, some wire, some pliers to be able to bend the wire to wrap things, and
Mhm.
yeah, you will definitely find geocaching related stuff in my vehicle right now.
In my vehicle right now, I have got an ammo can full of micros. I have got a golf ball retriever. I have got a hiking stick and a first aid kit.
You got
Jesse,
a ladder? Oh, I got a first aid kit as well.
Jesse, what you got?
Normally,
Now,
I
geocaching
have
stuff.
right
Yeah,
now,
right now you got nothing. I know that, but normally,
literally right now, I have 3 pill containers in my center console. And that's it. Because I had to haul some stuff, so took everything out of my trunk. But under normal circumstances, I would have a fully stocked caching bag,
Mhm.
a
Oh yeah, my caching bag's in there too. My apologies. Yes, my
yeah,
caching bag is in there.
a golf ball retriever, extra containers, extra log sheets, first aid kit, a folding step stool, because
She's
I have to
short.
I
hence
have to
the-
reach the caches on the stop signs. I can't
right.
reach
I can't
them.
reach them. I have to pick her up.
That might be about it.
Oh, that's a pretty stock car there, Jess.
Hmm.
Well done, Jesse Brown.
Yeah.
How do you know you're addicted to geocaching? How do you know? Tell me.
Well,
Tell me how you know.
number one, I spend every Wednesday night with all of you lovely people. Every Wednesday night.
Mhm.
I would say that's dedication and or possible addiction, wouldn't you?
I would say so. Yes.
Definitely.
Yes. I agree. I also spend every Wednesday night with you people doing this for 10 years now. It'll be 10 years. in October. 10 years.
Amazingly, I do as well.
Chad does as well. Chad is like
Wow.
8 years coming up, aren't you? Or 7 years, 8 years? No, 9 years.
9 years.
It'll be 9 years because you're a year behind me.
Wow.
God, we've been doing this way too long, Chad. We're like Daryl right now. We're pulling Daryl numbers. How about this? You purchase a better car to get off-road caches.
Oh yeah. Did that.
My last vehicle choice, I did have geocaching related stuff in mind as well. So, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I went from a Kia Soul to a Subaru Crosstrek. Guilty. Jesse Brown?
I went from a Mazda CX-5 to a Subaru Forester Sport.
Yeah, guilty. Yes.
Well, I had a GMC Sierra extended cab, so I could have still done it. But when I changed, I went to a Buick Enclave, which has decent ground clearance. It's not. It can go off road. Put it that way. It doesn't look like it should go off road, but I have taken it off road plenty of times.
Sure.
Yeah, we definitely bought cars for look at that, Jess. Lisa Hawkins got a Forester like you.
Yes.
Damn.
I love my Forester. I
Jess,
love it. I still drive the Mazda every once in a while. That car is a hand-me-down that I gave to my teenage son.
and I gave my Kia Soul to
A
my
Soul, right?
Toby's
Right.
got it.
And I had to drive it for a weekend a couple weeks ago, and I was like, wow, what a difference. I loved that car too. Don't get me wrong. Like, that was a really fun car to drive, but man, I love my Subaru.
Oh, me too. Oh God, I love my Subaru. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, absolutely. Love my Subaru. We got a call here. We're taking a call. We got well, of course, guys, it's Connecticut. Who do you think it is? I mean, let's be realistic here.
Gotta get those numbers up.
I think he said 20. No, he's at 18. You're not even at 20 yet. Come on, 18.
Oh,
God,
man.
all right.
Oh gosh, I got to work harder.
Skip, tell me how you're
right,
addicted to
my name is-
geocaching.
My name is Firefighter Skippy, and
Yeah.
I am a cacheaholic.
Yes,
If caches are out there, I will try to find them.
yes. But how do you know?
My
Convince
cache
me.
mobile is loaded with cache tools, such as magnetic extenders, little extender mirrors, numerous pens.
Mhm.
I've got some cache containers. I've got a bag full of extra logs.
Mhm.
I've got a hiking stick. I got my fanny pack. And I go on geocaching.com at least once every day, if not more than that.
Do you really?
I
Really?
scroll the maps looking at puzzles, trying to solve whatever I can. I've got numerous lists of caches to do and caches that are solved in different areas.
And what does your wife? What does your wife think of all this?
Not much.
You drive to Atlanta from Connecticut for the weekend and charter a boat to go get one cache and meet your friends from Chicago.
I didn't go for the weekend. I went for a week. I went away for a week.
Oh, you were gone for a week on that trip?
Yeah, Skippy met us in
Yeah.
in Georgia. Yeah. To go do, what did we do? We went and did the islands, right? That's what we did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to do Georgia. We went to do the oldest down there.
Yeah.
We went to do Marooned on
Yeah,
the
right.
island.
Yeah,
and
right. Yeah, we did all
I think
those.
we hit five or six other
Yeah.
caches out there
Yeah, all with
Yep.
Skip.
from the boat.
Skip saw the big red monster. He saw the truck.
Mhm.
His
Yeah.
first time experience of that monster that we had. Yeah, the big beast, the big red monster.
I saw one of those on the road the other day and I went, oh my God, that's the truck we drove. That thing is a
Wow.
beast.
It was huge, just huge. It was stupid.
It was bigger than my truck.
It was huge.
That was our that was after that big fight, right? Wasn't that the big fight at the car guy? Didn't they give us? No, we're not gonna get
It
it.
was like 1:00 in the
Well,
morning. I was
that
grouchy.
and you got pulled over.
I got a ticket in that truck. Yeah, I sure did. Going 90 something, 92 or something like that.
By the cops that didn't even come up to the window.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's sorry. When I almost laughed in his face because I rolled down the window and usually look up and I had to look down and all I saw was a head. He's like, license and registration, please. I swear to God, I almost lost it. Yeah. One of those days. Oh, good times. Skip.
Yeah.
Always a pleasure to hear from you, buddy.
All right.
It's always a pleasure. You be
Talk to you
well.
next week.
I know we will. You be well. Bye-bye. Whose turn is it? It is Jesse Brown.
Yeah.
How do you know you're addicted to geocaching? Convince me. Let me know.
The only app that I use on my phone to check a map with is my geocaching app.
You serious?
If I'm like, okay, where am I? And I need to go somewhere, I don't open like the Google Maps app or something like that.
You open
I-
geocache? You open
I open
Cachly?
Cachly.
Are you
I
serious? I don't
yes.
even do that. Really?
I open Cachly to look at a map.
Okay. Okay. You convinced. That's good. That's a good one. Wow. Really? Wow. That's
Yes, I
good.
do.
So I do that when I don't have data service. And,
Oh.
and
Okay.
when
Smart.
when I was traveling abroad a lot and not wanting to not wanting to roam, I definitely use that to get around even when I wasn't geocaching. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Yep.
How about this one, Jess?
hmm
Purchasing an item not for the contents, but for the container.
Yes.
God, I'm so guilty of that. So guilty of that. Oh, Brett Fonstrom, 100% use GC Maps. There
Thank you,
go.
Brett.
You're not
See?
alone. There you go.
See, I'm in good
But
company.
not the only one. So, Jesse, how many times you bought something not for what's inside of it, but for the
But for the container, oh sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Chad?
Do that all the time.
Chad, are you guilty of that?
I have done that. Yes.
We've all done it.
I'm probably not as guilty as Jesse, but I have seen something that's like, ooh, that would make a great
It's a really
container.
good container.
Mhm.
I love
Especially
all
when they're
guilty of
cheap.
that.
And you're like, oh,
Yeah.
I need like 5 of these.
Yeah, 5 of those. Yeah. Chad, you're up. Tell me how I know. How do you know? How would I know?
you go out of your way to pick up more counties when going on a family trip.
Yes.
Do you pretend that you're lost?
No, because they wouldn't buy that for a second.
Do you say Waze wanted me
just-
to go this
You
way?
just program their GPS
It's like, where
with,
we-
like waypoints.
It's like that sign says the city's that way. Why are we going this way?
There must be
On
horrible
Waze.
traffic that
Waze is telling me to go
telling
this
us.
way. What am I going to do?
It's like there's another county over here. We're only 2.5 miles away. I've
Oh,
got to
when you're
get
that
it.
close, heck yeah.
Yeah. When you're not. Oh, Jesse is like 2 hours is a go for it with my
Not
wife.
for a county.
Oh, a new state.
Maybe for
Jesse is
a
a 2
state.
hours for a state. It's only the only state's only 2 hours away. That's 2 hours back too. It's 4 hours, just so you know.
Right.
Yeah. She doesn't take that into consideration. Well done, Chad. We're all guilty of that.
Mhm.
All guilty of that. Jesse Brown, to you.
Yeah.
Tell me.
If you have a shelf, and I don't mean just like one shelf, I mean like an entire set of shelves, a whole like bookshelf set of
Yeah.
shelves
Yes.
Mhm.
in your garage
Yes.
that is dedicated to your geocaching supplies.
Just swag and supplies.
And that shelf may or may not be
Yeah.
organized
Yeah.
with large bins,
Yeah.
with subcategories,
Oh, that's
with
my wife. Yeah.
swag in one and containers in another,
Yes.
notebooks in another.
Chad, we got
Maybe.
a whole shelving.
Might be like that.
A whole shelving thing dedicated.
Yes. Let's see. Where's mine? Oh, you have your geocaching gear organized in multiple boxes, containers, swag, logbooks, nano small containers,
Mhm.
and by the way, most of that stuff is in my TV room closet, and but the large container.
Oh, wait. Chad
Oh,
hung.
we lost you.
Or are we hanging?
Is it me or Chad?
No.
Don't
it's-
know.
there he is. Wait,
Oh,
Chad.
there
I
he
think
is.
I hang
Okay.
for a
We
second.
missed the end, Chad. We missed the end. Read it. See it again.
I said, but my large containers are on a shelf in the garage.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
See? There you go. How about this? Ready for this?
Mhm.
Seeking a geocache during lunch and you come back to work dirty.
Oh,
Been
yeah.
there,
Who's
that.
done that? Raise your hand on that
Oh,
one.
yeah.
right there. You
I-
come back
I-
dirty from lunch.
I have that in my
Oh.
list as well. I walk back into work after lunch and I have sticks in my hair.
Remember that one time, Jess, you in a dress you went down like that hill in BG?
Oh, yeah.
And you got filthy on that. And you were in a dress.
I have gone caching at lunchtime in a dress before, like into the woods caching. Absolutely.
Yeah, I've gotten dirty at that lunch up there.
Yeah, I've gone out in relatively dress clothes and wound up getting dirty and literally had to go home and change to come back because it's like,
Mhm.
no, I am not. I'm not wearing this.
I one time had a dentist appointment and I had gone, like I took the morning off work and I went and grabbed a few caches and then I went to the dentist appointment and I sat down in the chair and I put my feet up and I looked down and I'm just like dripping mud onto the chair. I'm like, I am so
Oh,
sorry.
God.
I was rather embarrassed.
That's when
Like,
you
oh,
need the
that's
spare
okay.
shoes in the car.
Yeah.
I might be able to one up Jess on this one. I went for a job interview and I went caching before the job interview and I did some woodsy ones and I had muddy shoes, muddy dress shoes walking into a job interview.
Okay, that's worse than the dentist.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, I still got the job, by the way. Yeah. With
Wow.
job interview with muddy shoes. Yeah. Oh God. How about when you turn a tiny house into a geocache? Oh yeah, he did that. He absolutely did that. Yes. Oops, sorry, Jess. There you go. We got a call here. Iowa. We know who it is if it's from Iowa. It's our good friend. What up, Scorp? Hello.
How you doing, Scott?
I want to know.
Jesse?
Go
Hi,
ahead.
Mark.
How do I know? Oh, wait. I get to say this first.
Sure, go ahead.
I am a cash and I partially blame Scott Burke.
Me? I don't. Hashtag blame
Hashtag
Burks.
blame Burks.
We're going hashtag blame Burks back again. That's been gone for a while now. All right. How is it my fault that you're a geocache?
Partially your fault.
Okay.
contest last year, where I ended up getting like 18 counties in a day and 60 in a week. I blame you for that.
It's all good things, I guess. Not bad. I mean,
On the way to Mocha.
on the-
Because you blame Scott because he accepted your challenge.
I accepted your challenge. That's my fault. That's all right.
Well,
You can blame me. You wouldn't be the
I felt-
first person to blame me for things I didn't do. Don't worry. You wouldn't be the first.
but I also think that I could claim being a geocaching addict because I had that 840-day streak. That kind of makes you an addict.
That's
I,
stupid.
In
Yeah,
my
that's
postal
amazing.
uniform after work to get my daily cash.
Wow.
I climbed a tree in my postal uniform. Oh my god!
I would. The only thing better to make that story when a cop shows up. And the
Yeah,
mailman's
I
in
mean-
the tree. No,
So
what you're saying is,
I'm delivering mail to the squirrels.
is the dog
It's
gone?
airmail.
Is the dog gone?
Yeah,
It's
I-
airmail. Well done, bro.
Right.
Airmail. Well done. Like that one. Good one.
yeah, I'm retired now, so I can tell postal story. Yeah, I'd say those. Going to Geo Woodstock in Fort Worth, I drove from Iowa to Florida to get it as a state, and then to Dallas.
Oh, wow.
I'd say that.
Wow.
To go to Texas via Florida, I think that.
Well, I went to Alabama via where Jesse, where'd you drag us to?
Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Yeah,
Little.
it was only a little out of the
Jesse's
way.
like, it's a little out of the way. Yeah. A couple hours out
Yeah,
of the
that's
way.
not like 4 states out.
No, that's bad. Yeah, you could have avoided Florida. Yeah. You definitely could have avoided
So
Florida.
those are my entries into the Cashaholic.
Well done, sir. Those are good ones.
Those are pretty good.
Yeah. Climbing a tree in a postman's uniform is pretty good. Yeah.
Okay. Have
You-
a good night, guys.
You be well. Thanks for calling. You be well.
Take care. Bye.
Okay, who's up? Who did let? I think I went last. Did I go last?
I don't know.
I think
Chad's up.
Chad, you're up. How do you know?
You own more geocoins than money coins.
Well, I don't own money coins, but I really don't have coin. I don't.
I don't
ever
have a
have
lot of coins anymore,
No, I don't. Can't be. I don't have-
but I got a lot of geocoins.
you know, I have. And Jesse can attest to this. I have a coin thing upstairs in our bedroom,
Mhm.
like a coin. You know, like I think
It's an old water. It's an old like water.
Oh, you know, water jug thing.
water jug.
that
Yeah.
I've been hoarding coins for years in, and I haven't added to that. I've added maybe $1 to it in 5 years. I don't have coins in. I don't
Right.
carry cash anymore. You know, like
Right.
I don't actually I have coins in my pocket right now. Speaking of, you know why, Jess? Do I have coins in my pocket? Because I did laundry and they were in the washer.
Oh,
on the
so
floor.
that means they came from one of our children.
They came from one. They come from us. No, because remember I had cash, which is rare. I had cash from Shane, and so I used that cash for dinner
Yep.
the other day.
Yeah.
And I had
no,
change. Yeah.
That's funny.
Whenever I have cash, I want to get rid of it as soon as possible too. All right, Chad. Yeah, that's a good one. Jesse, to you.
Yeah.
I know. Tell me.
Let's see. You take the long way home from work because there's a new cache on the way.
The long
I'm
way.
going home from work like 5 miles out of the way. 'cause There's,
Taking the scenic route.
there's a
Taking the scenic route home.
taking the new cache route home.
There you go. I'll give you that one. Yeah. I'll give you one, Jess.
Mm-hmm.
This is Jesse will raise her hand quickly. You turn a 9-hour drive into a 17-hour drive.
Oh yeah, we did that.
Been there, done that.
We drove from Chicago to West
West
Virginia,
Virginia.
which is normally about a 9-hour drive.
17-hour drive it took us.
17 hours to get there.
17.
Yeah, it took us I think it was only 16 hours to get from Houston to Lubbock, Texas. And if you put it in Google Maps, you'll see that it's normally a 9-hour drive, but it took us 16 hours.
You and your wife?
No, it was a friend of mine.
Okay, well,
Houston Control is this geocaching.
Your
name.
wife let you take turn a 9-hour into a 16-hour? Like, that's a good wife.
I was going to Omega with a friend, and we hit about 100 caches that day.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, Jesse and I do that all the time. That's standard for us. Usually we'll take a 2-hour drive into a 5-6 hour drive. It's just the way we work because we squirrel something horrible, we squirrel until we go, okay, we have to get there. We have, like we have to be there before dark and we have to do this, so unless, we scroll fee or something.
Cache Tour says you are 7 hours behind schedule, and your estimation completed time is 3 a.m.
Yeah. Well, right. Yeah. I talk about. We've got Ohio on the line. Ohio. That's Tyrone Shoelaces on the call. What's up, buddy?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
For the record, you're at 18 calls. You're at the same calls as Skippy right now. So you call more than you think.
I don't expect a sound effect. I mean, what kind of sound effect could there be for a Tyrone Shoelaces?
I don't know. I don't think there is one. What's up, man?
So I am a geocaching addict.
Oh, yeah?
Because there have been a number of times, 2 times to be exact, that I was sent on a work trip for a software conference. And instead of taking the company's private jet, I said, no, I don't want to take the jet. I want to drive because I want to geocache on my way there.
There you go. I will give you that. For anybody who didn't hear or understand
Those
that,
are some of the best trips ever.
He was doing a work trip. He vowed, no, I don't want the plane. I'll drive just to cache. And did they pay for the did they pay for the gas too? Just out of curiosity, did they pay for that?
They did. Yeah.
Wow.
They paid for the gas. They paid for me to valet my car when I got to the hotel. It was awesome.
Did they let you rent a car? Or did you have to put the miles on your own car?
I put the miles on my own car. Well, I took my Outback so I could sleep in the car. Too.
Oh, and you're sleeping in the car too. Look at you, car camping too, boondocking like all of us do.
There's another sign of being addicted.
Yeah, you boondock. You sleep in.
If
you've ever slept in a Walmart parking lot, you may be geocaching addiction. Yes, I have slept in a Walmart parking lot. Yes, I have slept in what's the other place, Jess?
The Cracker Barrels.
Cracker Barrel. I've slept in a Cracker Barrel parking lot.
I like sleeping at the Cracker Barrel.
Way more than the Walmart.
That is a sentence I never thought would come out of my mouth.
I have to agree with it.
I'm sorry. There was actually a funny thing about the one trip I took to Boston. The software conference started on Tuesday, so I left on Sunday and cached my way there. And I ended up sleeping in my car at a campsite just south of Boston, 16 miles south of Boston. And I stayed there because it was a state park, so I knew I could get a shower there.
Sure, yeah.
So I could go to the conference the next day. Tuesday morning comes around. The other guys who were going to the conference, they were getting on the private plane in Cleveland at 6 a.m., which was the same time I left the campsite to drive to Boston. And the traffic in Boston was so bad that we got there at the same time. I drove 16 miles in the same time that they flew from Cleveland to Boston.
Wow. That is ridiculous.
It was crazy.
Wow. Well done. That's a good one, man.
That was a great trip.
That's a good one. Yep. Saying no to the plane so you could drive and get caches. Well done, kid. All right. We'll talk to you soon. Be well.
Hey, take care all.
Bye. Who's up? I don't remember who's up. Jesse, did you give yours?
I don't know where I am in my list. Let me see here.
Chad gave his, right? I think Chad.
I think it was last with the coins.
Yeah, Jesse's
I think so. All right, next on my list is you have new cache publication alerts set up to email or text you on your phone, and even worse, you have alerts set up to notify you when caches are disabled and enabled and archived because you need to know what's going on with all of the caches in your immediate area.
I have
I
that.
know.
I have it when they
And
get
you might
archived.
be a geocaching addict.
I don't have disabled, but I do have archived. I don't
I do.
have disabled.
I have disable, enable, and archive. Like
I have
anytime there's a
disabled.
status change, basically.
Really? For
Mhm.
local cache? Wow.
Mhm.
Don't you get emailed all the time?
No, I mean they usually like come in groups.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, whenever he likes to do it in waves. I'll give you that.
Right.
Yeah. Where am I? Here we go. You find it easier to give directions by saying which caches are close rather than using actual street names or cities. I do this with Jessie
Mhm.
all the time.
Oh yeah.
She goes, "Where is it?" I go, "It's by that cache we did over that cache we did, by the light pole, the one where you couldn't reach it." She goes, "Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I got it."
Mhm.
Yeah. That I do a lot. Yeah. Chad, back to you.
You spend more on geocaching clothing than work clothing.
Yeah, I spend way more on geocaching
Yeah.
clothing than on work clothing.
Mhm.
I mean, come on,
Oh,
geocaching is like
especially for
$100.
the last 3 years. I haven't spent anything on work
Oh, you
clothing
haven't
in
spent
the
any
last
money.
3 years, so
Work
but I've
clothes.
spent a lot. big- But I have spent a lot. That's because I'm working from home. But I have spent a lot on geocaching clothing in that period of time.
Yes.
Mhm.
Jesse Brown, to you. Yes, we're all guilty of that. I've spent probably $300 to $400 just on pants.
Oh
Geocaching
yeah,
pants.
easily.
Yeah, and
Yeah, those newest ones you got are really nice.
Oh, they're awesome. Yeah, those are $80 pants. I think $80.
Mhm.
Yeah, those are awesome. Get a pair. You can get a pair.
Okay.
And we could be twinsies. Twinsies.
Aw.
Twinsies.
Then
I
we
was
have to get matching shirts.
I was telling Jess the other day, we never dress alike ever. I
No,
think
because somebody won't let us get matching shirts.
I think we did once by accident. Didn't we like wear the same sweatshirt? I think the sweatshirt you're wearing. Did we wear the same
I
one
think
by
we
accident?
did, and I was like, "Well, I guess we matched today."
Twinsies today. Yeah. Sorry. So okay, that one. Sorry. Let me stop that from going off the deep end. Jesse, you're up.
Yeah. You have an entire wall dedicated to your swag and accessories, like
You mean your wall
cases.
currently?
My,
right
my
there?
wall that I'm looking at that's above my computer here.
Yeah.
That I have swag. I have geocoin cases. A big magnetic board for my path tags and bulletin board with buttons and other swag and
Mhm.
all kinds of stuff. Whole wall. All
Chad,
nice.
you got a whole wall. Chad has a whole wall too.
I've got plenty up on the wall. I need to buy more cases so I can put more of them up there.
Yeah, I need
You're out of
another
room.
case.
You're out of room, is what you're saying, Chad.
Yeah.
I'm not going to admit I've ever done this, but I might have done this. You call in sick just to go caching. Chad.
That's called a mental health day.
Chad, look me dead in the eye. Have you ever called in sick just to go caching?
Maybe.
Jesse Brown, have you ever called in sick to go caching?
I'm trying to remember. I can't remember if I like called in sick that
I mean, take a
morning
vacation day, Chad. I mean, you called in sick to go caching.
or if that's what I
Maybe.
mean. Like, I don't know if I actually like called in or if it was like the day before going, I think I'm going to take tomorrow off, like late in the afternoon. But I do know I've like taken the rest of the day off. Like, okay, I'm done working. I'm taking a half day. I'm going caching. Like I've done that.
Oh, I've done that a million times. Yeah, especially when I work for myself, when I had my own.
Yeah.
All the time. Yeah, but I mean, like now
Mhm.
in this current job, I've never done that. In my last job, yeah, I've done that. But this job, I have never done that yet. But no, I've done it. Yeah, I'm guilty of that. Yeah, actually calling your boss saying I can't come to work today and hit the woods. Ah, the good old days. Chad, to you, sir.
You've given your geocaching name during introduction at a non-geocaching related event.
You have not.
Yes, I
You
have.
said I'm Taz.
I'm Taz 427. I mean, Chad.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
What are you talking about, Scott? You do that all the time.
I do it every time I meet someone. Yeah, that is absolutely fantastic. You've actually gone on non-geocaching event and gone, I am
Yes.
Passport Twist.
That's awesome.
They look at you like you're strange. It's like, oh, this isn't a geocaching event.
Jesse, have you ever said I'm Shorty Nets?
No, but you know what I have done that is on my list?
What's that?
I have, when like you get a delivery and they hand you the little thing to sign, you got to sign for it. I have actually signed Shorty Knits, like if
Have
I'm
you
signing
really?
for yeah, I have like signing for a UPS package or something.
Yeah.
I have
But
done that.
back in the day when the Starbucks would ask you your name, so they would write it on the stuff instead of now you use the app and your name's automatically on there. Uh, because they always messed up Chad. I used to give Taz.
Did you really?
Yes.
How do you mess up Chad?
Oh, I'd get Jack and
Jack?
all kinds of different.
There's no Chads in this younger generation. That's why. That's
Actually,
that's an old person name now.
no, Chad is. I am the oldest Chad that I know.
Really? I know a lot of Chads, and they're not like. I went to school with a bunch of Chads. That sounds weird.
Yeah, but I haven't found a Chad that is literally older than me. Every Chad that I've ever met has been younger than me.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, there's a good one. Sometimes too. When I try and type cash, CASH, I will type cash, CACHE. I do that all.
That is on my list
all the time.
That is like 4 more items down on my list.
I never type CASH ever.
I can't.
I can't.
I've got a variation of that. It's like your phone starts using CACHE when you dictate messages for cash.
That's awesome.
Cash money.
Because every time you have to go in there and modify it.
Modify it. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. And not only the word cash, but I worked in a music store for many, many years. So I cannot. And then I went and worked at a yarn store. And so I would be like typing descriptions of yarn, and it would be a metallic something or other. And I had to add the A at the end.
Oh,
Metallica.
I cannot type the word metallic without turning it into Metallica. Yeah.
Jesse, you're up. Are you up?
Yeah. You refer in general to of picking up garbage as a Cedo.
Like, hey, dude, go Cedo that can right there.
Yeah, like telling the kid, hey, your candy bar wrapper's in the yard. Go Cedo it.
I don't think I've ever done that. You do that?
I've thought of it. I haven't actually done it, but the words have literally gone into my brain, and I had to halt myself before actually saying it.
Okay, hold on real quick. I got to take a super quick pause. Somebody in the chat room, here was it? Oh, Lisa Hawkins in the chat room asked about the board that I have for the path tags. I'm going to put a link in the chat room actually to a blog post that talks about everything that I have up on the walls and has links.
Oh yeah, you had that post. Oh, there you go. Go ahead.
So there's
out here blog for a moment here. Hold on.
So you can go to shortyknits.com for all you listeners who aren't in the chat room, and there's an article there how to display your geocaching swag. So okay, continue.
You purposely take your children to McDonald's to buy them a Happy Meal so you could steal the toy to use it as swag. I'm guilty.
I have never done that.
I have done it many times. I'm also guilty of stealing toys from my children to put in caches. I'm guilty of that as well.
Yeah. We've done that quite a. I mean, not stealing, but like when you go
They
through
know
their
they don't
stuff
touch it.
and they're like, I don't want these toys anymore. We can take them to the Goodwill or whatever, like, nope.
Okay.
We're gonna Goodwill these right into that container on the shelf in the
Nope.
garage.
Nope. Yeah. So yeah, I haven't done it in a while because my kids are older now. But yeah, when they were kids, I guess they're still kids. But when they were way younger, I used to take them to McDonald's. and then steal their Happy Meal toys. But they didn't care. For the record, they didn't really care though. Chad, to you, sir.
Oh, you can't help but wonder if there's a geocache on every guardrail you pass. And if they're local, you know if there is or isn't.
Mm-hmm.
I will follow that up, Chad, with if you live in a city like Chicago, you cannot walk by a newspaper box without opening it up and feeling underneath for that geocache. Because in Chicago, every fourth or fifth newspaper box has got a geocache under the rim. If you open up under the rim, it's there.
Mm-hmm.
Mailboxes. The old big blue mailboxes, the bottom.
I have one. I have one on one of those.
Yep.
Is that
I'm
still
guilty.
out?
That's still out. Yeah, sure is.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm guilty of that one. Yeah. Yeah, they're Brett. Yeah, Brett
Yeah,
says
the
the
red
red eye.
eyes.
That's right.
Yep.
Brett knows. He's from Chicago. He knows. Yep. So yeah, absolutely. I walk by those and I can't help it. It's like a natural reaction. I know. And then the worst part is because most of those are like puzzles too. Well, here's Chad. Funny part is just the two-part funny. That says one is, first of all, if it's a puzzle, you got to figure it out by the log.
Oh yeah.
What puzzle it is.
I've done that. I've taken a picture of the. I've taken a picture of it, and then you just start circling out within 2 miles, and you find which one it is, and then I solve the puzzle.
The best part is a couple of years ago, Chad, they like shifted the Chicago Marathon, so they removed all the boxes and then put them back when the marathon was done. Well, they didn't put the same boxes in the same places. Right. So everything got messed up. Everything, yeah. Jesse, to you.
Let's see. Some of these we've already talked about. You slow down when passing a garage sale because they might have some useful containers and or swag.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. Very good.
You never know what you might find. One man's trash. It's another man's geocache.
Right. I'll give you a well done on that one. You cannot walk down a path without thinking, that'd be a good place for a cache.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
All the time. Jesse, how often do I go, that needs a cache?
All the time.
That needs a cache.
All the time. But somebody put one
Ad
like
nauseam.
200 feet away.
It's like, who put this one?
Yeah.
45 feet this way when this is
like
a much
that
better spot.
Amazing tree is right there. Yeah.
Right.
Like, yeah. Nothing drives me more mad when I see that. When you see this amazing tree and someone put like a stupid little cache, like a tree that could like hold a Buick, and yet they've got a Nano on this stupid little tree over here,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, the good old days. Okay. Sorry, who's up?
I think I am.
You're up.
When you get informed you need to go on a trip for work, the first thing you do is start planning your geocaching. Not the work trip, planning your geocaching.
That ironically is next on my list.
What caches are in the area?
Yep. That's the first thing I do too. That was next on my list. So I'll skip that one.
Jesse, to you.
You plan out your work vacation days based on mega events.
Yeah, oh my God, that's all we do. That's 90% of our vacation days are for mega events.
Right here, I have the calendar. I have all the megas planned out.
Jesse's showing proof here. Look at her. She's
I
showing
know
proof.
when the out of town baseball tournaments are. I know when the mega events are, and I know how many vacation days we have, and we plan it all out.
So lucky.
See, it's good to have a wife who's like this and not like me, who's like, meh, we'll figure it out.
You're so lucky. I've got the family vacation and versus the geocaching vacation. So
I'm
what percentage of your
I know
what percentage of your vacation days are dedicated to geocaching versus family vacation?
I'm lucky to get half.
Okay. 50-50 is not bad. I think that's fair.
I don't even know what I'd do with 50-50. I don't know what I would do.
Well, luckily you don't have to worry about that.
I don't have to worry about that. Yeah. I know. Good one, Jess. I like that one. I've had this many times where I got to find out where it is. You have you dream about geocaching.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Jesse just had one recently. Didn't you just have one
I
recently?
did. I can't remember what it
You
was,
woke
but
up,
I
you're like,
woke
I
up and I
jumped
was
into
like,
caching.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
like
were out
you told me it.
caching.
Yeah.
I actually dreamt up the solution to a puzzle I'd been working on.
Did it work?
Yeah, I dreamt it, and I woke up and I'm like, oh my god, I have to try that. And I went and I almost said
Wow.
sure as S, but yeah, it absolutely worked.
Wow. Well
Mhm.
done. Chad, have you dreamt about caching?
I have.
Those are good dreams too.
Mhm.
Definitely.
Oh, not the DNF dreams though.
No.
No, I don't have. I don't
Weirdly,
have
where do
geocaching
you
nightmares.
You find them all. in your
Or I
dreams.
should say, my geocaching nightmares are more about me falling,
Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
falling out of
Those are
something
nightmares.
and waking up.
Mm-hmm.
But I have caching dreams, and this is honest, and I don't think this is a fault of anybody. I have more caching dreams caching with Cody than I do caching with Shorty, which is weird. I don't know why, because I've been caching with Jesse for a decade now. But still, Cody must be my number one in my heart. I would
Okay.
guess. Borg. I don't know why. I don't know. It's weird, but I can't deny it's true. Oh, look at Cody. Look at him. He love. Love. Yes. Chad, you are. Oh, no, wait. Was that me? No, that was me. Okay. So, Chad, you've dreamt about it. Jesse, you dreamt about it. Jesse's recently
Yes.
dreamt about it.
Yep.
Jesse has recently dreamt about it.
Yep.
Just the other day, she woke me. When we woke up, she looked at me and said, "I had a geocaching dream last night." I
Mhm.
can't remember what it was though. Do you
I don't
what it was?
remember either.
I
Yeah,
don't
I don't know.
either. I remember you told the story too. You told the story.
Yeah, I don't remember. I need to write them down.
Chad, to you, sir.
I think we kind of covered this one, but I'll do it again. You never worry about being in an area with no data, as you've always got your offline maps and your favorite caching program.
Yep.
That's right. Absolutely.
Yeah, you got to have them offline just in case.
That's right.
Jesse.
Yeah.
To you.
Most of your t-shirts are geocaching related. More specifically, they're all from Megas.
You have a lot of mega shirts.
They're all of my t-shirts that I wear are mega events,
Yes.
podcasts,
Yes.
Mhm.
or national parks.
Or national. Yes. I can agree with that. Yes.
Those are
Yeah. Well, I started using this rooms, which is my office / podcasting rooms closet, to store all of my geocaching t-shirts because they were taking up way too much room in my regular closet.
Yeah, because my t-shirts are geocaching, baseball, either
Mhm.
baseball, like I'm wearing like baseball, geocaching, or Star Wars. Pretty much. That's right. You think that's
Mhm.
probably
yeah, mostly or
Mostly.
like pop culture.
yeah, yeah. Pop
Yeah.
culture. 80s, 90s pop culture, not like
Right.
today's pop culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Geocaching, podcasting, and I'd say the majority of the other are like national parks or places I've gone to.
Yep.
So
Mhm.
like I got Alaska t-shirt and Yosemite and Yellowstone and various ones like that.
Mhm.
But I got a lot more geocaching t-shirts.
GS times 2 says your wife knows that when you say I'll be home around 3, she adds 3 hours.
My wife asked me, "It's like, well, when are you going to be home?" And I said, "I don't know. I'm going to try to be home around 1."
That's funny.
And she knows it's like, yeah, there's no way he's
not
making it. That's not happening.
Well, we have our
At 1:00, I will send a text and say, "Yeah, we're not done yet." It's like pushing it out to 2.
I think geocachers have our own time zone. There's like
Mhm.
there's like muggle time and then there's geocacher time. And that applies to how long you're
Correct.
driving for a road trip.
Yeah.
When you'll be home, right? Like you have to
Mhm.
translate from muggle time to geocacher time.
Definitely.
From Muggle time. It's wintertime, so you start carrying items like foldable shovels and rubber mallets in your car.
Yep.
Not to dig yourself out of the snow. No.
Mhm.
I don't do that, but
Yeah, you don't have to.
but I do put my snow chains in the back just in case I start heading up the hill and I need them.
We're running late, so let's try and kick some of these out here. How about your trunk has a collapsible ladder in it for those hard to reach caches?
Yeah.
Usually it does. Not right now
Mhm.
it doesn't, but we've had many times we have a collapsible ladder in our trunk.
Yep.
I need to get one of those.
Oh, they're the best, Chad. They're
Yep.
the best. They're the key. Jesse, to you.
You rate your fuel economy in caches per gallon.
Oh, I've thought about it, but I've never actually done it. It's like how much fuel have I used on this trip?
Uh-huh.
Oh, look at here we go. I love the idea of a t-shirt with cashier time. How do I
Ooh.
make that into a t-shirt? Jess, you got to think of that. How to make
Mm-hmm.
a t-shirt.
Okay, I have some ideas in my head. Well,
Here you go, Cody Dog.
think about it.
I am such an addict. I have a sound effect on an amazing podcast. Oh my God. And it's him too. Doing it. That's one. It's even him doing it. Yes. Oh wait, we got a call here. Hold on, we got a call from Chicago, Illinois. Who's this? Hello.
Hey, yo, this is Wheels 00.
Oh, it's Wheels, friend of the show, Wheels. What's up, buddy?
Nothing. What are you guys doing?
I'm podcasting right now.
You are.
I saw your Be Real. I saw you're like watching some podcast or something.
See, I can't
You
do my Be.
know,
Guys, if you're not on Be Real, by the way, I'm gonna put it out there. Be Real is a social media. It's Jesse, you explain it way better than me. Explain it to me.
Basically, there's like a random time throughout the day. It's different every day, and the app tells you it's time to be real. And you take out your phone and you take a picture, and it takes a simultaneous front-facing picture and rear-facing picture. So it's your view and you at the same time, and then you can see what your friends are doing in that moment.
At that very second.
At
Yes.
that very second.
We missed it. I missed it because we were doing this podcast. So
I was not too late. I was
it
a little
came
late, but
22 minutes ago.
I wasn't thinking about it, and I did it sideways. So mine is sideways today. So sorry about that.
So anybody, if you
Anyway.
do
yeah,
download Be Real, Wheels
Go ahead.
00, Short in it, Scott Bergs, we're all on it. Like you can
You get a little glimpse into our day.
It posted for me, and I was just grabbing the laptop to open up the podcast. I'm like, okay, I'm
Nice.
gonna be late, but I'm only gonna be late by about a minute and a half. So just enough time for me to load up YouTube and go. So
Yes. Okay, so talk to me about how I know you're addicted to geocaching.
okay, well, this wasn't. I was part of the trip, but I wasn't the one at risk on this one. When we went down to Geo Woodstock in Dallas,
Mhm.
so that we knew that a lot of the caches we desired were high DTs, especially high terrains, a lot of 4.5, so that we knew that there was going to need a tool, specifically a ladder, because we heard that a lot of them were attached up into trees way up there. And Brendan, Irish Cubs fan, had two pieces of luggage. One was clothes, and one was his retractable ladder. Yeah, he paid for a bag, and by the way, it was less than 50 pounds, so at least it was that good.
He put it in a
one bag
suitcase?
he put it in a suitcase, and he brought it on the trip to Dallas.
What is it, like $30 to check a bag, I think, or something? How much does it cost to check that bag?
Yeah, it was probably 30. Yeah, so that cost him $75 just to tow the ladder to and from Dallas. I, on the other hand, went to Home Depot and got an extender pole, like a window washing tool, and we attached throughout the trip. We attached different mechanisms at the end to get anything that we could get without a ladder,
Mhm.
and then we made sure that there was no scratches on it. And I brought it back to the Home Depot before flying out.
Nice. And you returned it. Well done, sir. Well, I'll give you applause on that.
Right.
Well done. So Brendan has had that, just for the record, Brendan has had that retractable ladder, okay, for years. I mean, 10 years.
Yes.
Because I know me and Brendan, I'm going back to 2010, 11 maybe. Me and Brendan are near your house, not too far from you, Brett, in those woods, Chevier, I think, woods. We're in deep into the woods. It might have been a Brett Cash, considering we had to climb the tree. And and I'm like, dude, we can't get it. It's way up there. He's like, give me a minute. And he walked all the way to his car, got the ladder, and walked all the way back with it, literally on his back like a backpack. He had it hooked up. And he's like, I'm like, what you got? He's like, a ladder. And it's starting off, zip, saying zoom. He's up there, grabs it. He's back down again. Like that was a long time ago. So
That wasn't the tree. That was like a triple trunk tree that you had to get up into. Because if it was, I know AFTF that one without using a ladder.
it's me and Brendan. We needed a ladder. Remember, Brendan's got the vertical of like a foot. Remember?
Yeah.
His vertical might be worse than mine.
Less now. Yeah.
Well, he's older. Yeah. So, all right, Brett. Well done. That's a good one. I like that. So, guys, for the record, you put a retractable ladder in a suitcase, and you pay for it to go fly with you to where? To Texas. Where were you?
Dallas. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Texas.
Fantastic.
That's awesome.
That's so Brendan. All right, buddy. We'll talk soon.
It is. All right.
Bye.
Cheers.
That's a good one. Chad, you got anything left on your list?
Sure. Just adding one right here. You check a refrigerator door into luggage that is trackable.
You checked in a refrigerator door?
Yes, back in I want to say it was Block Party 2012, and because I knew the the travel bug owner, he literally lived about less than 1,000 feet from my house, but on the other side of 59.
Mm-hmm.
And I dropped it off on. I had peeled off all my names on everything. I thought. And dropped it on his front doorstep. Apparently, one sticker was inside of the plastic, and stuck to the inside of the refrigerator. So he found out my name, and the next event, he's like, "Minda's pissed." Minda's his wife.
He was stuck with it.
Well, I actually saw it again at the 2020 event.
I'd be pissed if someone left that on my porch. I'd be pissed.
So it's still out there traveling.
Someone left some. What did someone leave on our porch, Jess? And we gave it to West Bend.
A tire.
A tire. Someone left a freaking tire on my porch, Chad.
Well, was it trackable?
Yeah.
Yes.
Trackable.
So we took it to West Bend.
I took it to West Bend and dumped it on the table. Here you go.
Right.
Your problem now. Yeah. Okay, Jesse. Anything else?
Yeah, I got a couple more. I got you have Google alerts set up to get a daily digest of that day's news articles that mention the word geocaching.
Good one. Yes. Good one.
I do every day at like 5:00. I get Google alert, and then there's a list of all of the news articles from that day that have to do with geocaching.
Wait, hold on really quick. Monkey Bren says, I wonder if anyone has placed a cache with a drone. Jesse and I have FTF to cache. They needed a drone to use.
El Rojo has some caches that are drone adjacent where you've got to literally watch the videos and figure out where the drone went because it had started at this location, and he takes you all over the friggin' place. And then so you got to figure out where it's at. So those are pretty cool.
That is cool.
All right, just continue.
Yeah. I have one more on my list.
Yes.
My career goal. It's never too late to finally figure out what you want to be when you grow up.
Mm-hmm.
My career goal.
Mm-hmm.
I would really like to be a professional geocacher.
A professional? You want to get paid to cache?
Yeah. How awesome would that be?
Figure it. The only way you're going to do that is if I don't know who's going to pay you to cache.
I don't know. Maybe there'll be like a TV show.
There you go. I have friends in the business.
Yeah. Okay.
I do. I have friends in the business. You've all met him.
Yes.
If you listen to Saturday Nights, you've all met him.
Stephen D. Bender.
That's right. Binder, not Bender.
Bender.
Yeah. Chad, you got anything else, sir?
If you went on a trip to help verify a world record GeoArt.
Yes, you have done that. That's pretty addictive. Yes. What else you got? Anything else? I'm out.
Well, one other thing. Bought a kayak just to get a cache, or really a cache series.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Anything else? Good. Jess, you clean. I'm clean. Jess, you clean it.
I'm done. Everything else is duplicates.
All right, we are addicted to geocaching, no doubt. Everybody, thank you so much for calling in, guys. You guys are awesome as always. Truly appreciated. Chat room is awesome as well. That's it, guys. That's how you're addicted. If you fall for any of those,
Mm-hmm.
you're addicted. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Next week, Chad.
Mm-hmm.
It's time again. It's
Is-
time. I'm not waiting months. It's time again, Chad. It's time.
One up me.
It's time to one up me once again, guys. Yes, one up me contest next week. Give us a call. You want to talk about it? You could win a prize. Everybody wins a prize, Chad. Everybody
Mhm.
wins a prize. Next week's one up me contest: best Earth cache you've hid or found. There's some good Earth caches out there. I'm not
Yes,
a
there
huge
are.
Earth cache fan. I found a bunch. I'm not a fan. Jesse, you an Earth cache fan?
It depends. I don't hate them, but I don't like go out of my way for them either. Funny story. I know we're totally running late, but I do have a funny story. No, you know what? We'll save it for next week.
As an Earth
'Cause it-
cache story?
It is an Earth cache story. We'll
make
save
a,
it for next week.
make a note on the notepad to
I-
talk about it. 'Cause I'll
Yep.
forget, and I won't put it in the show notes. Chad, you an Earth cache fan?
Yes, when I'm in an area where there's an earth cache that's nearby, especially like megas, I'm out of town, that kind of thing. I try my darndest to grab that earth cache. It's it's because they're fewer and far between.
Jesse, are you going to tell the story about last week? Is that the story you're going to tell?
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
story.
All right,
that's a really good story
That
for
is a
next
good
week,
story.
don't you
That is a
think?
good story. That is. Yes, it is.
It's a good story.
I'll make
guys.
sure it's not Saturday's video, is what I'll do.
Yes.
Make sure.
All right. Very good.
I will make sure. All right, guys. So that's next week's show is, hold on. I lost it. One Up Me contest. Best Earth cache you've hid or found. That's what's coming up next week, Chad. Always a pleasure, sir. Thank you, Chad. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you, chat room. You guys are awesome. Thank you, callers. You guys are awesome. Let's close this show. Here we go. Please join us again every Wednesday night at 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central as we stream live on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and on our website, geocachingpodcast.com. The archive video versions of our podcasts are available on our website or on our YouTube
I
channel.
pop Chad every
and the
time.
audio versions are available wherever you find your favorite
You
podcast.
people listening
If you'd like
at
the show,
work,
please head
I
over
have
to
a
Apple
Kermit
Podcasts
puppet
and rate,
currently
review, and subscribe.
talking this.
Really appreciate it, and it really helps the show when you do.
Evil
If you
Kermit.
watch the show,
The
make sure
evil
you click
Kermit.
that subscribe or get notified buttons
Look at the meme.
to know exactly when we go live. And hey, if you haven't already,
Just cash.
please consider becoming a patron of our show. I don't want to
Yeah,
care, starting
just
as low as $5. You'll get a ton of additional information, extra video, extra audio, only available to our patron members. Please head on over to patreon.com today and subscribe. That's patreon.com/the Geocaching Podcast. Thanks once again to our sponsors, Cashly, Logwork, FDF Geocacher Magazine, the Max Suds Body Company, Practical Geocaching, Arted Crafted, PatTags.com, Geocaching Adventures LLC, and GeoGo. Please visit our sponsors, and when you make a purchase, you tell them the GCPC sent you. That's all we got this week, so we'll see you next week talking geocaching, taking your phone calls. In the meantime, be good, be safe, hug your loved ones, and we'll talk to you guys next week. And we're clear. Okay, Jack, go ahead.
Oh, Sith Lord Kermit. I tell you.
Never gets old. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We will talk to you guys. Be well. I got to go edit this thing. It's late. Be well. Be safe. We'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I